Well, James, you got that right.
A cursed item, really?
Technically.
A cursed item. You're trying to get me cursed again?
Hey, what's happening, guys? Okay, happy Valentine's Day. If this is your first time seeing this, you notice basically there's one very slight difference. Can you show it? This is a promise ring. If you guys watched the House Kitchen IRL, that I actually made a promise to her. I made a promise to her that I will marry her one day. She is not my wife, okay? Huge difference, okay? See, look, James is still saying his future wife, okay? Basically, a lot of people saying that like any plans with your wife, you know? For those who, okay, thank you all for the suggestions, but however, because of the rain, well, technically I thought it was gonna rain. I decided basically to take her basically that's very close to her. Yeah, very close to her. So basically, we're at all that Shabu, okay? So, well, you see, I'm dressing normally, okay? So I have my Friday the 13th stuff. Yes. Well, she is red, but for me, I'm all black. My plans tonight, basically, we're gonna go eat and plus stick around. Then I guarantee she is going to cry. Yeah. Okay. You guys have any guess? You have any guess basically what's in this bag?
A plushie? Is it a plushie?
Oh, here's another guess. He's saying it's another ring.
It's too big for a ring. A lot of the rings, really.
James has known me for years. He never basically seen me spoiled before. Anna knows basically that how basically when I'm in relationships, basically that I kind of go all out, you know. But in your opinion, basically, are my crazy ones technically worse than yours?
Never in a relationship, but there's one guy that if I ever see him, he's gonna be 6 feet under.
Because basically my crazy one is basically like this, that previous relationship basically call you for over 100 times in less than an hour, or basically you're not allowed to touch anyone except that person alone. Basically, kind of like that.
That's possessive and really creepy.
Huh?
I like reading about it in books, but not in real life. There's a difference. It's a very fine line. I know it's fiction. I don't want it in real life. Because that would be terrifying.
So when do I plan on marrying her after you gave her the promise ring? For sure, agreeing that basically we have to be kind of like be stable, you know, kind of like that. You want to basically pursue what you want to do first, you know, like that. You want to do all the things before settling down. What kind of wedding do you guys want? Well. We haven't discussed anything like that. I want to do something that, well, first of all, considering this to be kids, you know, I'm sorry we can't do horror themed. Because we're going to have technically 18 plus only event adults, that's why.
For me, it wouldn't be a church wedding, that's for sure.
Huh?
It wouldn't be a church wedding.
A church wedding?
No.
Well, you see that. Well,
I never did I did do my costumes, but I didn't do the confirmation.
Yeah, okay, that's okay. Okay, who loves each other more? She loves me more enough, basically, that she allows me to go to a porn award show. You know, some couples will not allow that, you know, basically. You kind of agree with me on that?
I never heard, until you told me, I never knew that there was a porn award show. I knew there was Adult Plus Expos.
Yes.
But I did not know that there was an award show until he actually told me about it last week.
I told her basically that right after I said to would you be my girlfriend?
What made it worse is that he actually showed me pictures of the award show from last year, and I actually recognized one of the guys. I'm like, wait a second, did I see this guy before?
So basically, you know, basically I'm telling the truth. Am I good in bed? We're gonna discuss that privately in Discord, okay? Who says I love you more? I think me. Well, she says it in Spanish.
I say it in Spanish.
Yes.
It doesn't have as much of an impact when I say it in Spanish as because I mean it more.
Yeah, okay, so basically to answer that question, so who said I love you more? Well, technically, she said she said it first, but in Spanish. That's it. How do you feel about the current state of, I was gonna say, your relationship?
I'm very happy with you.
Yes, I'm very happy with her, you know, because like I never met anyone that is more supportive than anything, you know. What is your favorite memory of you guys tonight together? Let's see. I would say our favorite moment together. Say it could be all of them, but however, I would say if I had to say, basically, I say it would be Disneyland, right?
Disneyland was probably my worst favorite.
And also to answer your next question, you see that like who can handle the most beer? I'm gonna give it to her.
Yeah, I can hold my liquor.
Here's the next question. Basically, what's the biggest compliment Master Builder has given you? The biggest compliment, the most supportive ever. You know, basically that normal guys' relationships, basically will be lucky to have basically what I have. You know, basically that see when guys basically in a relationship, basically they expect for them to basically dress nice, or basically kind of like call or text every day, almost every day.
Yeah.
Now think about it. Here's the thing. If I did that to you every day,
I would be really actually socially anxious. But I'm like, what am I supposed to say?
I don't mind doing that every day, but the problem is that you see, but then you'll be at the point say that what are things to say, you know? Unless you want to say that, how's your day? What did you eat today? Anything funny happened today?
Yeah, that's probably be it.
Yeah, that's it. We kind of agree with that. That's why. The other thing is about this, you see that the one huge difference, but a lot of people kind of agree that you see that she likes to read, and I hardly read. Even though technically we're kind of opposites, but however, which surprisingly, you see, we're both horror fans, but for some reason, but my horror tolerance is a little more horror than her. Like she knows all, she knows all of this stuff, you know. Basically, she knows a lot of things that I don't even know. But however, when it comes to amusement parks, amazes, you know.
I get scared really easily.
She gets scared really easily. That's why.
Because the thing is, horror movies, I know it's not real, but when I'm in a haunted maze, I can actually get really scared. I do get scared. I do get startled.
Okay, but that's the thing. You see that's the thing. You see that horror movies basically we can hold it basically. Like, but here's the thing, horror mazes, you know, basically that for me that it has no effect on me because I know because it's not real. However, if it is real, it's more effective. That's why. But here's the thing. However, you see that you screamed in the Universal Studios Hollywood. Okay, now can you imagine basically if we went to the same maze, but we're all by ourselves? There's no one is in front of us, no one's behind us. We're all alone in that maze, but we know exactly where to go. That's it.
I'll still scream.
Yeah.
He's seen me actually jump several times, like just bunny hop feet away from certain screams because I could.
No, here's the thing, because you see that. So when I told before, you see that because like when I went to Not Scary Farm, I did an IRL. I went to one maze, this alien maze. You see, I was the only one there. I know where to go, where everything is, but however, when you're all by yourself, it's totally a different experience. That's it. We've been waiting for we've been waiting for technically for 18 minutes. Someone give a like? Someone get a like bubble? Okay, thank you. James, here's the thing. If you want to know, basically, Sandra went to the Zax Museum 3 times. 3 times.
I like the museum. I actually do have a favorite spirit that I love saying hi to all the time. She's so adorable, very cute, and other people actually see her as a bloody little girl. And I used to see her as a kid. Lily.
Yes.
She's adorable.
Yes.
No, but the first time I went there, it wasn't what I expected. And there's actually a certain room that I will avoid every single time I go to that museum. I will not go in there. I won't look at it. I won't go near it. I know my limits, and that thing. I would rather make a deal with the devil than be in the same room with it. And that's saying something.
And what is that room is?
The different box.
Speaking of which, you see, you guys have noticed basically I've been playing the Resident Evil 4 remake instead of Phasmophobia. Because like you see that for Phasmophobia, see I technically know what to do, but however at the same time I don't know. Basically I'm not exactly sure. Basically, see that I thought I had the right ghost, but turns out basically I cannot figure out the right ghost. Because here's the thing, that the last Phasmophobia basically that I did saw something in front of my face. And what's worse, you see that because like I have a channel point, basically turn off the lights.
Oh god, that's like so much worse.
And that's why the only light that's happening is basically the microphone. You know the microphone I was using when I stream. Basically that's my only source of light. That's it. And however, can you imagine if I do that with no glasses?
I mean,
Eventually.
Which one? Can we do how many organ at a time? Can we do one number 5? Number 5, 3, and 1.
Probably be easier to use the shares.
What?
Probably be easier to use the shares.
Okay, well, technically that would be easier, but however, see that you're my girlfriend. Plus, I want to say this. And plus, like guys, seriously, for those who don't know, you see that I love spicy food, but however, I want to kiss my girlfriend tonight. Because the instant basically she touched my list of spicy things, she's gonna pull away. And plus, I don't want to burn her. So basically, it's a sacrifice for me to not have to eat spicy food just to kiss my girlfriend. See, ironically, you see, I went here for a co-worker's birthday. See, I went here like for a co-worker's birthday, technically 2 weeks after we went out here. Well, you see, like, luckily this place closed tonight at 11 o'clock. This is the one thing though that despite basically being a server that a lot of people don't like.
I will openly admit that I suck at this map.
Huh?
I will openly admit that I suck at this map.
Because believe it or not, you see that I remember one time when I was at Disneyland, and people and there was a cashier was trying to calculate in her head how they're giving me the correct change. Yes. Can we do number 8, number 9, and 10? Now, guys, if you guys have watched this 2-hour IRL, which I commend you, now it's time for you guys to show what's in that bag, okay? You want to know what's in the bag. I guarantee she's going to cry. Okay, first of all, do you have any guesses?
A plushie?
Anything else?
A blanket?
Huh?
Let's see, it's a plushie. It could be...
No, there's going to be no round IRL. But first of all, one that I think you want to wake up early to get ready for your thing. For me, I have to wake up early because I need to go to the library. Okay. Well, let's start with this bag.
Multiple bags, okay.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's go through this bag. Okay. The first thing is this the best Valentine's Day for you both? So much love. Hey, so first thing, the first thing for this bag is for the Las Vegas IRL. If you saw the Las Vegas IRL, the whole thing, you'll know what it is. The first thing is Las Vegas, but in a heart thing. It's a keychain, so basically, do not worry about this. There's like a kind of a lock and key, okay? Okay, the next thing is this.
Ah, a cross bag.
Yes, it is a cross bag.
I think that it work now. So cute.
Now, normally technically that's what I would end, but considering that basically that I came from Vegas, I knew this would be Valentine's Day. You know, basically this is not the end, okay? Now, it is still Las Vegas, so you probably have an idea what this is. Now it is this. Now the clue is Las Vegas. Now, what else that I could got you from Las Vegas? If you saw the Las Vegas IRLs, you probably should have an idea.
It's been a while. Sure.
Okay, you got that right.
I get it right.
Well, James, you got that right.
Cursed item, really?
Technically.
A cursed item. You're trying to get me cursed again?
I think you already got this when you did this.
Yeah, when I did the VIP tour, yeah.
But I also got your size. So basically, I did the RP, I did got a free shirt.
Yeah, you get a free shirt.
Yes.
And
So I didn't know basically if she already got it, okay?
Yeah, I did that.
But I did got you this.
Peggy. The most adorable doll, other than Lily.
Yes. I got her Peggy the doll, the book.
And trust me, Peggy is a freaking little demonic bitch, but it's Peggy.
James technically know about the doll. That's what he's doing now, okay? So
Be careful, it's cursed.
Be careful, it's cursed, and he is pressing ass into you.
I live in a haunted house. I have 2 cursed dolls. Trust me, it ain't gonna be that scary.
Okay. Now, next one is, okay, you have a guess.
A sweater?
Oh, no. But I did got this. Well, since if this was your favorite character, you've been screaming.
Jackie! Oh, so good!
Till death, I can't read that.
Till death do us part.
Yes. So Chucky was her favorite character until
the
the remake happened.
Then they was like, what the fuck were they on? Maybe they did it.
So basically, I got this at Walmart. Well, I could have got her basically the device that you can actually talk to spirits, but however, yes, there was. If you've been to the Zach's Museum gift shop, remember you saw that device that basically you could talk to him.
EMF detector. Or the Ouija board.
It was the detector.
The detector.
Or technically, you know, the one that makes the choo 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 choo.
Yeah, yeah, I know the one you're talking about.
Yes. Okay, last one is this bag. Now, what's in this bag?
I'm gonna keep saying plushie.
You think it's a plushie?
I keep saying it's a plushie.
Well, no, it's not.
So it's gonna be a shirt?
Huh?
A shirt?
Oh, well, sort of.
Or...
Is your favorite character Stitch?
Yes, I do love Stitch.
Yes, that's why. You see, when I went, if you guys have seen the Disney IRL, I got one gift from my brother, so I chose to basically to get this. So basically, I actually got a Disneyland sweater, no, a Disneyland jacket. But however, he said he can only pay one item. So basically, I asked him to pay the most expensive item, which is this one. So basically, her free gift was mine. It's basically the jacket I bought was for me. That's it. Give me all the stuff in this one. So there you go. That is all the gifts that's in that bag. That's the one thing I have been wanting to give her ever since the 2 IRLs. You know, that's it. So basically, that if she watched all the IRLs, she technically would have an idea what they were. But the problem is that you see that the Las Vegas IRLs was split into 3 days. Each 2 of the days had different parts. Has 2 parts. And each of them were taking maybe 3 over 3 hours of each, and plus in order to have an idea, basically she has to be watching all of those IRL. The only thing she couldn't figure out was the Zach's Museum. However, if she saw the Instagram post of me going to the Zach's Museum, and I did say that I couldn't film in there, basically I could have gotten a clue, but you would not probably expect that, right?
No, because I also did the VIP tour, because I remember I did have a really creepy experience there when I did it. There's this tunnel that you have to crawl through once you get into that area where it has that little tunnel. Did you look at the tunnel?
Yeah, I went to all of them.
Oh yeah, that was the one I actually had. I had a really creepy experience. I felt someone behind me, and they had actually touched my ankle. And I actually freaked out. And it wasn't a guy that did it. It was a girl, because I saw a girl behind me. I swear that was the fastest time I ever crawled out something. And I don't crawl that fast.
Well, anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. Okay, if you guys like this, be sure to give it a follow and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And just one again, that even if you're single, basically that don't worry, the right person will always be there for you. Like for me, that I pretty much didn't put in much any efforts when I first met her. So I say that our funny story is basically that she only remembers me because I was only wearing the Snoopy hat.
Very true.
Yes, that's why. Because it wasn't for that, I don't know how she would remember me. I would say that, remember me, that I was the volunteer basically that who came into the line and said, if you're not in this line, you're not in this line. And so that's why we met through volunteering. That's like that. Normally volunteering basically you would think basically anyone to be that hooking up during a convention. Basically we thought basically that we would basically do our own thing, and that's it. Yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thank you, James. Thank you for saying happy Valentine's Day. Hope you and your girlfriend have fun, okay? Hope you guys had fun, okay? And be sure to subscribe and follow me on both Twitch and Case No One Live. I'll be continuing the Resident Evil 4 remake, and then after that, I'll be playing more on Resident Evil Professional. As far as basically finishing Alien Isolation, finally, I think I'm gonna do that next after Resident Evil Professional because I have not finished it yet. Did you know basically that I actually got the Alien Isolation collection pack? It includes the DLC. Flandra, please take over our king tonight. Thank you very much. You are so awesome. Oh, thank you, Warrior Future. Thank you for tuning in. Okay. Warrior Future, since you're a subscriber, message me on Discord. Which one are you? So that way I can add you to the Discord, okay? Okay, until then, I'll catch you guys next one. And also that, to make sure that basically this is real. Bye, guys.